Okay, you may be wondering, what is the fate of AutoRockinRacing94? You may be wondering, if anybody cares, what's on the horizon for AutoRockinRacing94? This is the reason why I'm doing this video, just to explain what's going on. So basically, what is the fate? What is the fate of this channel? So here's what I have in mind in the near future. When it comes to Ford Championship Weekend at Homestead, Miami, I have this idea that I might do something that has never happened on my channel before. I tried it a couple times, but it's never fallen through. It never did. And also, it was at a different time. I feel like myself that, yes, 9 weeks from now, I will be doing a Ford EcoBoost 400 starting grid. Yes, I'm going to be doing a starting grid of the final race of the 2014 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series season. Why? Because I want to. Also, the only caveat is, every NASCAR footage I'm trying to find, can't find because for some reason it is blocked. All the races that I need to find to use the video, because I have the special intro package when it pertains to the Final Four, and obviously you're going to have to find every NASCAR clip possible to do it. Problem is, I cannot focus on the Final Four Sprint Cup debuts, because why? Jeff Gordon, for example, debuted in 92 Hooters 500. There wasn't really that much footage of him as far as the main focal point of the camera angle. Obviously, the closest you get is when he went by Davey Allison. Brad Keselowski, you don't have much footage out of there on pit road. Same with Gordon in 92 when he debuted at Texas in 08. Not much footage that really focuses him. Even if I focus on him before his slip up on the opening laps, it will be in no use. There's no... You don't have the entire race of Jimmy Johnson's first career win, which was also the same race that Greg Biffle made his Winston Cup debut. So obviously that won't work. Eric Almirolas, can't find it. Let's see who debuted in 06. Yeah, you can't find it. The whole race at Las Vegas in 07. Ryan Newman's debut, blocked. Joey Logano's debut, he drove the 96, he had a shitty qualifier run, shitty race. Obviously, ESPN won't give a fuck about showing him. Obviously, not many people put qualifying runs because obviously not many people care enough to post qualifying on YouTube at all. So obviously, focusing on their Cup debuts as far as the intro package is not going to work. Especially when I was looking at the ones that I'm pretty sure might be a Final Four contender like Gordon, Keselowski, maybe Logano. Harvick won't be that difficult to find. Johnson's, I don't think it'd be difficult to find, but the problem is most of the races are getting blocked. 2003 Winston Cup year in review, blocked. What other race has been blocked? The opening laps of Joey Logano's debut allowed in no way, blocked. So basically, I cannot do that. So I'm going to try to do the best I can to figure out a good introduction package that is very unique, very innovative, and very different from the other starting grids, because I looked up at a couple starting grids and I feel like that era is done. That's one of the key reasons I'm inspired to probably do a Ford EcoBoost 400 starting grid. Obviously, you have to figure out a different way to do an introduction package that's going to be brief and short. Because apparently, just like in the past, preferably last year, now that NASCAR are posting their entire Cup race from the previous week on their official channel, it's going to be like the same thing as a couple years ago. You won't find any of the recent stuff. And again, the old stuff is better. But even the old stuff is getting blocked. What race comes into mind? The finish of the championship montage. For those who have won the title before, if in case I need to use them, whether in the intro package or they're in the Final Four, like Keselowski, Gordon, Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson, Matt Kenseth. Kenseth, you don't have the whole, well, let me see, 2003 Pop Secret 400 at Rockingham. I don't think you have the whole race on there. We're looking at the ones that are condensed in the parts. Makes it a lot easier to trim down and edit and put it all together. Problem is, Brad Keselowski's championship, which there was a clip on there, either it's recorded via television or blocked. which is the same race that Jeff Gordon won. Many people thought he should have been suspended for that day of Phoenix. I'm not going to talk about Phoenix. No. Move on. So yes, we'll see what I do. We'll see what I do as far as the starting grid and more importantly the intro package. So I want to make the intro package unique since it will be the last race of the year. And obviously I already have the template as far as how I'm going to do the starting grid, which is kind of similar to the 94 Daytona 500 starting grid, except I just added made it different as far as the colors and everything. But that's where I'm basing the template off, because here's the other thing. I have to find photos of the cars that are there, because obviously the 37 came along and a couple others that came along that it's going to be difficult to find the photography of the cars unless somehow I manage to watch qualifying, and given that it's no longer single car run, it's going to be very difficult to impossible to get the cars that normally are in the back or starting parks and vice versa. So there you go. One way or the other, there will be a 2014 Ford EcoBoost 400 starting grid video in the near future, around Ford Championship weekend. Somewhere around winter, the next video I have in mind, somewhere around winter. Oh, as far as the Ford EcoBoost 400, what I might do is just show the starting grid only here on YouTube, while the whole entire grid with the intro package elsewhere. For multiple reasons that should be clearly obvious why. But when I upload it in November, when I work on it and get it done, I will put a link below the description if you guys care enough to see the whole starting grid with the intro package from a different site. So basically, I'm going to do the starting grid only on YouTube. The entire thing, the full version, somewhere else. But I'll be till November. As far as, because obviously there will be NASCAR footage on the intro package, while the grid is just going to be just the grid itself. So obviously, I'll figure out something to do. It's just to have the intro package. Might be a voice-only intro package. No video footage as a blank to make it, to get my point across. Anyways, next topic. Somewhere along winter, I will do a Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson comparison. I worked on it a little bit, but I decided I'm going to hold that off till this season is done, so we can do something. So I can compare Jimmy Johnson's career, Jeff Gordon's career, their stats, their average finishes, everything that I can find in a bag with Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson. I will do a video about it before Speed Weeks 2015, somewhere around winter. Not going to do it like immediately after the final race of 2014. I'm going to do it roughly about December and January. Somewhere when I have a lot of time to do this long, extensive video about Jeff Gordon's career and Jimmy Johnson's as well, to kind of settle a debate and kind of end that debate at the same time between the two drivers. Another video I may have in mind, another video, obviously I will have more NASCAR topics to discuss in the near future. If it's intriguing, I'll discuss about it. I try to bring some, because like I mentioned before, there's not that many people that talk about NASCAR on YouTube, where there's rants, opinions, reviews, historical perspectives, and vice versa. You don't. You simply don't. And obviously the view count certainly affects it. But there's one thing I had in mind doing, but I'm probably not going to do, and it's kind of a silly video to even do to begin with. Obviously, the 2014 Ford EcoBoost 400 starting grid is a lock. I will be working on it. I will have it once I know where they qualify, so I can put it all together and hopefully send it out either very late Friday night or early Saturday morning. We'll see how it works. We'll see. Because I'm kind of in the works on it and figure out how am I going to make this starting grid unique, different, and innovative. Because I have not encountered a starting grid that has captivated like the Brock Beard era. Remember those starting grids? If you look it up, that's where I'm trying. That's where I'm loosely getting inspired to do one because I felt like this is 2014. Hell of a lot better season than 2013. And who really knows? Jeff Gordon could be a Final Four contender. Not sure because obviously if he starts 13th, Brad Keselowski's on the post like 2007 all over again with the hope of a happy ending for Gordon. We'll see. But this is not a review opinion or brand. This is about the future of this channel, telling you what's going on. So yes, the Jeff Gordon Jimmie Johnson comparison will be coming soon. And as far as anything within my college life, it might be on YouTube. I don't guarantee it. I don't. I might do a WrestleMania 31. I might do a WrestleMania 31 trip photo as far because I'm planning to go maybe because it's near where I used to live, nearby California, that I don't have to worry about hotels. But that's not important right now. Maybe I might do a WrestleMania 31. I might also do a 2014 Toyota Saymar 350 video along the line. Oh yes, it got me thinking. 2015, not 2014 Toyota Saymar 350. I'm not sure if I said 2014. If I did, I apologize. So I caught on with that. But 2013, the race at Sonoma last year that I went, and obviously the photo kind of tells you that race, 2001, 1994. I think those are the only times that Sonoma had cloudy conditions. 95, it was a mix of clouds and sun, but it was mostly sun at the end. I still wonder how in the flying fuck Dale Jarrett, when he was driving the 28, landed on his side and nobody hit him. Go look it up. 1995 Saymar Supermarkets 300. You'll find it. Because I saw the race and a condensed version of the race on ESPN Classic, and all I remember was Joe Nemechek being on the side, not Dale Jarrett. Obviously, for some reason they didn't show it, but that brought up the last caution that ultimately led to Dale Earnhardt's first road course win and his only one in his NASCAR Winston Cup career. Yeah, go check that one out. Dale Jarrett, in the 20, he'll be on his side when you're wondering, it's like, how in the flying fuck he went on his side and nobody hit him? Yeah, go check it. 95 Saymar Supermarkets 300, Sonoma, the Sears Point race at the time. It's like a 45-minute video out there. You'll see it. You'll see it out there. All right. I'll probably upload the stuff that I recorded in the 2013 race at Sonoma. Obviously, it's not the whole race and not the TNT broadcast. I'm talking about from my perspective, raw video footage of that weekend. First NASCAR Sprint Cup race I ever went to. I'm hoping to go to the 2015 one so I can do the same thing. So yes, if you just joined, I will be doing a 2014 Ford EcoBoost 400 starting grid. I'll be doing a Jeff Gordon Jimmie Johnson comparison later around winter than 2015. I might do a WrestleMania 31 if I go. I might do a 2015 Toyota Saymar 350. And I'll be uploading the clips that I got from the 2013 Toyota Saymar 350. And I might show you the photo of Alex Kennedy and Paulie Haraka's, the aftermath of what happened before the start of the race, to give you a good bird's-eye view of what I saw. I saw it with my bare eyes, and then I noticed they won't slow down. You'll see by the photos if I decide to just put the photos on there as well. No guarantees on that. But I might do the photos soon, but the videos for sure. Back to what I was saying, the stupidest, silliest thing that I had in mind. I might make a video saying which WWE theme fits to a NASCAR driver. And it's from my mind. Like, for example, when Jimmie Johnson wins, I think of John Cena's theme. When Jeff Gordon wins, Jimmie Johnson, John Cena's theme comes into mind. Jeff Gordon wins, The Rock's theme, the current one. Pretty much every Rock theme, depending on the time. Tony Stewart, Triple H. Brad Keselowski, The Miz's theme. I'm talking about theme in particular, not really the wrestler in itself. Other than probably Earnhardt was the Stone Cold of NASCAR, while Jeff Gordon's was The Rock when it came to the 1990s rivalry between Gordon and Earnhardt. But I may not do that video. That might be something if I'm desperate to do it, but I'm probably not doing a scene comparison to a NASCAR driver because that sounds silly to me. But it's been on my mind. And plus, I guess it's going to take me some time. It's not like saying Eric Jones is the scene I think of Eric Jones as Dolph Ziggler or anything, but whatever. Let me see. Anything that I have in mind. I think those are the only videos I have in mind of doing. I might put some stuff then and there from college. I might put some stuff in the near future, whatever it might be. As far as WWE is concerned, I'm probably not gonna put my voice into that. I'll just leave it in the comments section. I did make a Royal Rumble mini review talking about Roman Reigns and how the crowd basically buried him. It's only like 2 minutes. So obviously that platform, I don't need to be in that platform. NASCAR is where I need to be in that platform. That's why I do these videos. Even if there are barely any views, I don't give a damn. I just do it because I want to. So yes, that will be happening in the near future. The 2014 Ford EcoBoost 400 starting grid, the Jeff Gordon Jimmy Johnson comparison video, my footage from the 2013 Toyota Saymar 350, and maybe WrestleMania 31, 2015 Toyota Saymar 350, and anything that I find intriguing of doing. Oh yeah, there's another video that I had recorded on me back in March. I probably won't show it here. Maybe not. I don't guarantee it. It has something to do that I used to do in high school, but I declared myself semi-retired from it. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload. It's one of those things that I just don't upload. As far as my failed comedic career in the as far as doing impersonations, that's dead in the water. I'm not doing that. So that thing is done. I ain't doing impersonations in the near future. As far as anything else, just tune in and find out. But yes, AutoRockinRacing94 is still going to be around. I'll upload more videos. Like I said, I have an agenda. As far as, like I mentioned, I will be posting the grid, the starting lineups of where they start only. As far as the entire version, the intro package to kind of build up to the starting grid, talking about how the Final Four made it through, and how the championship means everything. Even though the Winston Cup era, that's what it's all about now. It's all about being good at the end instead of being consistent. Kevin Harvick is somewhat right. What he said. Winning is overrated. It's kind of proven to the point that consistency used to win you championships. If we're talking about back in the day, Terry Labonte, Benny Parsons, and Matt Kenseth would have not won the title. They would have not won the title in today's era because they only had one cup win in their championship. There's no way. Alan Kawicki, would he have won 92? Probably not. Probably not, because we're talking about current formats, which I really don't like at this moment. I like the tradition. Go battle for the title till the very fucking end. Who gives a fuck? You can be strong at the end, but you have to be strong all year long. But the problem is, the chase is solidified yourself. You have to be good at the end. If you're consistent, you're gonna fucking get buried by the guys who do well at the end. Ask Carl Edwards, ask Jeff Gordon, ask Kevin Harvick, ask all those guys. Ask Mark Martin, too, and Kyle Busch in 2008 when he won like 8 to 10 races. Ask those guys. And then ask Jimmy Johnson, Tony Stewart, and Brad Keselowski. Don't get me wrong, Brad Keselowski's done pretty good. He's in the top. He was well in the top. If I remember in the top 5, let me go check real quick. Can't remember quite exactly where Keselowski was before Richmond, but I can certainly check that out right now. Let me see. Brad Keselowski, where he was in the points going into the chase before the reinversion, where he was at the points. 5th. He was 5th in the points going into Richmond. Brad Keselowski, when it was all said and done, before he became 1st in the points, Brad Keselowski is 3rd in the points. Okay, so there's your point. He's been good all year, practically. Same with Dale Jr. and Joey Logano. If it comes down to those guys who've been in that area, in that phase all year long, I'll accept it. I'll deal with it. Look at Brad Keselowski. The worst he's been all year is 11th in points. 11th in points. So okay, I acknowledge that. I understand. But yes, Keselowski's a threat to the championship. But that's enough from that. That's enough opinionative talk for a day. So until we meet again, stay tuned. And as far as the Ford EcoBoost 400 is concerned, pay close attention because there will be a starting grid video, just the grid only. As far as the intro package and everything, that will be somewhere else, and I'll give you the description of the full version. And as far as the audio of the full version, I might put it on YouTube, but there will be no clips for the sake of copyright and everything within the NASCAR is trying to take down or block it around this country. If you see it around Europe, I feel lucky for you. But until we meet again, have a good day. I'm going to move on with my day and realize that fucking NFL with this dumbass reporter is a jackass. The one who did all that ruckus is a jackass. Good night. Well, it's not really good night, but wherever you are, have a good day. Till we meet again, farewell. For now.